washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right now.
He's going. I feel it. I feel it. I love it.
Type of food.
Meat pies for sure.
What is that?
That pastry inside it. So
Sounds.
420 meat pie. That's my go-to when I go home.
I have one more.
The Hawks on the room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Like a pro. Above the city of Atlanta. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Giving us a rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA taking away.
Very soon. In the meantime, the G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. A salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
Continues to be set for the end stuff, David. Thank you.
Teşekkürler de.
Hawks on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Mark Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, and there's Rose in at the 1 spot. But Clark has been through this many times. The regular season is a grind. I think you said that before. To the veteran players, need to teach the young guys how to handle that schedule.
I clearly think, Kevin, that the veterans can be helpful, but there's nothing like first experience, and you really have to experience the length, grueling of the season. Under you best weather the schedule, but veterans certainly can be helpful. There is one. And most rookies that I've talked to during my time and beyond find a period in that season when they bump into that wall.
Isaac drills it from outside.
Isaac, Polo'ya selam yolluyor.
Let it fly right off the catch. That shows you confidence in the
Rose. In the game against Detroit, very. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the
by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Rose dishes out.
Oh.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his team.
Solo mu geldi?
Well, was the Hawks in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Fultz with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Floats one. Rose with the block. They get it back. And it's Vucevic missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Rose attacking and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. And there's a one-handed slam.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows
Ses
and feels
çizdirdi
when a guy is open.
Üzücü.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Rose passes to Griffin.
Vay vay vay.
And the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Beyond Aaron Gordon.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Rose.
Haydi. O nasıl pas?
That's going to be a travel.
Looking now at some numbers for
Derrick Rose
Fournier. Some
felaket
last season
başladı.
stats for him. He put up about 15
Olur
points a
olur.
game last season.
Soru çözerken yayını yanda açan Dursun demiş. Follower'ın öğrencisi Isaac sahada bu arada bu maçta. Ve defans 3 saniye yani huzurevi biraz kötü başladı.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, a year ago though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now here's Fultz. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Now here's Rose. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Anthony finds Korver at the elbow. Griffin outside for Korver. Lock at 6. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Now here's Fultz. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Howard. Here's Rose. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves. Terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros. A response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
And here's Rose after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Fultz with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the pass to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Griffin. He had 16 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Korver finds Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him
Orlando
that call.
top oynuyor resmen.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Anthony. Crawford comes in for Kyle Korver. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Derrick Rose. Now here's Rondo. Howard misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. The Magic also changing it up.
Gasol oyunda
Bamba, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in
maçın
for
iyi
Fournier.
ismi.
And DJ
Spoiler.
Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here is Ross. Puts one up from 19. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Gasol. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Rondo dishes to Gasol. Shoots over Vucevic. Bank shot. No good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The Hawks trail by 10. Rondo passes to Griffin. Back to Rondo. Pass to Griffin. Shoots over Vucevic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Offensive rebound. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
In the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And now the first timeout call for the Hawks.
Evet, Spiker bu maçta izinli ama yeni koçun ilk molasını sunmadan da geçmek. Bakalım yeni koçumuz sürpriz isim ekrana gelecek mi? Koçumuz bir maç görevde kalıp onun için kovuldu. Yeni koçumuz asistanımız şu anda bench'te. Yaman. İşte Yaman Bey. İmparator. Direktiflerini veriyor. Pek iyi başlayamadı Atlanta kariyeri. Top sakal bırakmış Yaman Bey. Asistanı da Oğuz. Türkiye'nin sonlarında Yaman ve Oğuz göreve getirilmiş anları var. Bayağı temiz bir lolosu olan anlar.
A 12-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserve.
Çeviç gerçekten canımızı okuyor.
On deep, Gay. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Gay's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Now Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Ross. Down low.
Oh.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Gay misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The Hawks trail by 11. Rondo kicks to Iguodala. Offline with his 3.
Vucevic.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. 3-pointer Augustine. But they'll get another chance. Here's Bamba. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 1:40 left in the first. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Crawford with the steal. Iguodala outside. Gasol on the high post. Back to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. A wide open look for Gasol. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and
Kemal
down.
Crawford 38 yaşında bu adam. Savaşıyor adeta.
Pass to Iguodala. Crawford against Augustine. Pulls it from 20. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yaman sakal bırakmış. Oğuz ise sakalları kesmiş. Tek farkları bu.
Clark, you look at the defensive metrics for Nikola Vucevic lately, very good. And yet, he's been considered a liability at that end. So, in your opinion, which is?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I think it's a blend,
Girer
quite honestly.
girer
The
girmez
analytics say
sayı
one
buldu. Dede de
thing,
girer
but
girmez
in this
reboundı alıp
day and
asisti
age, the
yaptı.
way the game is played, big centers are typically challenged from a mobility standpoint, especially trying to defend fleet-footed perimeter guys in pick and roll situations and in space.
Vucevic'e başa çıkması için 3. uzunumuzu aldık. Joakim Noah ve ilk pozisyonda sınıfı geçti.
Where he needs to be early on with anticipation, so he's making progress, but it's a blend.
Atış mı? Yok.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lynn against Augustine. Nobody near Gay. And the lead is down inside single digits. Gay's got 6.
This is something Gay has steadily improved on over time. A dangerous shooter from beyond the arc now.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. You've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chances.
Here's Vucevic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Terrence Ross. Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Carter Williams in at the 2 spot.
Bamba's showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size.
Rudy Gay, 3. üçlü. Rudy Gay.
İlk maçta
pek
And that's
varlık
back-to-back
gösterememişti
threes,
içeri
but he
spoiler'da.
just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. All right, let's catch up with our
bitirsene.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. And the Hawks making a change here. Korver's checked in. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine. Outside Fournier. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Terrence Ross. Here's Carter Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bamba trying to break free. Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 4. Inside. Here's Gay. Shoots over Fournier. No good that time. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Back to Isaac. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night. What would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon. He really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Gay. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Fultz dishes to Carter Williams. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, and it's Fultz getting it to go.
Fanlarımızdan bir öneri geldi. Rudiger'e Ali Rıza Bey veya Halil Ergün bir destek diye. Gerçekten hoş bir öneri, değerlendirilecek.
And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. Good. And now an 8-point Orlando lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, you know, he's still listed at 6'10", but when you see him standing next to teammates, guys, Jonathan Isaac is clearly taller. By the time he's done growing, he's projected to be a 7-footer or north of that.
Hey, karşıda Yaman Bey var. Onu kandırmak çok kolay. Asistanı ona dedi ki karın beni günde 30 kez aramış olabilir. Niye olmasın? Çünkü sana ulaşan da beni arıyor dedi. Yani ona biliyor musunuz? Böyle bir adam işte. Fake'lerle kandırın bunun takımını. Her şeye inanırlar.
Anthony's checked in for Vince Carter, and it's Rose in for Jeremy Lin. And to change for the Magic, Aaron Gordon is checking in for Carter Williams. Now here's Howard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Bamba. İnanılmaz. İnanılmaz. 2 blok ki ikinci yeşili kesti.
Following the miss by Griffin. Outside Fournier. Bamba finds Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Fultz. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Atlanta needs to get off a shot.
Bamba. Şaka gibi. Pardon, sen
Isaac'miş. And outshoot, excels at getting up and denying shots.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call.
Orlando'nun atletliği huzurevi biraz ters geldi.
Clark, you think he's more of a point guard or a 2?
You know, at Washington, Kevin, I thought he showed the ability to score and assist at a high level. Coming out of college, I thought he had a chance to be really dynamic in both areas. Time will tell if that's the case, but I think playing the point could take some of the pressure off of his shot as he regains confidence in that part of his game.
They get the rebound, and it's sent back by Isaac, and it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Right side Rose to the inside. Here's Howard. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. Rose kicks to Howard.
Fournier geriye yakaladı. Bitirdi.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Hawks. Pau Gasol's checked in for Howard. And it's Crawford in for Kyle Korver.
Evet, Yaman Bey havada iş yapmasından mutlu olmamış olacaktır. Gasol'le değiştirdi havaları. Yani şu anda Howard'la ayaktaydık.
The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Rose.
Very cool.
Rose has got 6.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Now here's Fultz. Here's the floater. That shot missing. Great D that time from Griffin. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Isaac. He has 5.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Gordon against Griffin. Gordon with the defensive effort.
We just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's Gasol following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Good work there as it goes.
And the stick with it.
Beyler eski tip basketbol oynamaya, topu vurmaya devam ediyor. Biz eski kafayı iyi yaptığımızı yaparız gibi bir açıklama yaptı Gasol'dan geldik. Gasol bu arada inanılmaz iyi girdi oyuna.
Here's Atlanta now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Crawford looking over the floor.
Jamal Crawford. Ya abi ne bitecektin? Ne bitecektin?
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Gordon with no one around. No good on the triple.
Şöyle geçemedik ya.
16 in the second quarter, not efficient 50%. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's guarded by Fournier. Offensive rebound. The second effort.
Paul.
Goes up again. Gasol. The feed to Griffin. 6 to shoot.
Gel ulan buraya diyor. Griffin inanılmaz. Bamba yok etti Griffin'i. 8'de 1 ile 2 sayı üstü Bam. İmparator aldı.
Atlanta calls timeout. Well, when you look at Mo Bamba with his
Bamba kağıt kim çöktü üstümüze. Yani Bamba Vucevic 30 dakika oynasa çok imkansıza yakın bu maçı almamız. Beraber oynasalar yani. Ki böyle de bilinenlik sahada oluyor ve oradan ekmek çıkarmamız zorlaşıyor. Buna rağmen gene içeriden ekmek çıkardık. İşte çıkarmadık değil. Çocuklar ilk maçta dans şovlarının yanına şarkı da eklemişlerdi. Gerçekten bu bakımdan inanılmaz şarkılar var ilk maçta. Ses sorunu var ama yine de o şarkılar güme giderse üzücü olur. Birbirinden farklı, yeni bir ritüel, yeni bir çalışma. Kemal ve yönetmen yeni bir şey icra ediyor çocuklarla beraber. Kel Team ve kızlar da aynı zamanda şarkılarıyla sahneye çıktılar ilk maçta.
Rondo comes in for Derrick Rose. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Gasol. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. And it falls over the rim and in. Gasol's got 6.
And Rondo is a problem in that pick and roll, picking the defensive part with his passing.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Melvin finds Crawford.
Öne geçelim artık. Jamal Crawford.
Griffin's got 3 assists tonight.
He's deadly from that spot in the quarter. He's been known to pile up the points from over there.
Augustine passes to Fultz. Gordon with it. He's covered by Rondo. It's good from about 19 feet.
İlk ciddi anlamda direkt rebound'a döndü ama göt oldu.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Oh, Griffin in position.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Cleveland. The pass to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jump.
Kötü bir poz, yani kötü bir kullandı ve
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Augustine against Rondo. Outside Gasol.
Çok kaliteli. Çok klas.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have
Evet,
played
David
at a
Aldridge
high level
yanında
so
Aaron Gordon
far.
var.
What has
Aaron neler
worked for you?
diyeceksin ya? Abi ne diyeyim yani biz yılda bir kere huzurevi ziyaretine giderdik. Yaşlarla vakit geçirirdik. Bu sene bunu 3-4 kez saha içinde yapacağız gibi gözüküyor. Yani resmen dedeler var. Yani ellerini öpüyor. Bir de harçlık karşısında oldu olacak. Bu ne böyle yani? Saçma ama neyse. Yani, saygı duymaya çalışıyoruz. Aaron Gordon'dan sert açıklamalar. İçeri bir sayıyla girdik sadece.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They lead by 1. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition basket because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out the defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Rose. Griffin is out there with Anthony. Then there's Howard. And it's Korver in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Rose. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Left side Rose on the wing, Korver. Now here's Rose. He's covered by Isaac. Yep, it counts.
Boy, you look at Rose and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Oh. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December, and then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
Well, D.A., it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. And here's Rose after Markelle Fultz made that last three-pointer. Rose kicks to Howard. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Isaac. Here's Howard. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Howard's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Gordon. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
İmparator'dan ilginç bir görevlendirme. Bütün başına forward verdi. Solda puan yerleştiriyor. İmparator. Vardı bir bildiği. Son başı aldı. 3 yolladı. Çok kötü bir atış ama. Vay power.
That one on Vucevic.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill.
Dede oyunda ilk devre pek dikkat çekmedi Dede.
That's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively. Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Now here's Carter Williams following the miss by Derrick Rose to the paint. Kicks it out to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Gay finds Rose. Here is Howard.
Yes,
Howard
yes.
Really hard to get Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. A 2-point game. It's stolen by Korver. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Rose has capped the ball.
Harika. Adeta 2010 All-Star'a getirdi bizi. Atlanta huzurevi.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
İlk defa
yani
bak ilk defa 2 basket Atlanta lehine. Ama çok uzun sürmedi.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the basket by Rose.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Carter Williams, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter Williams has got his second bucket.
Even with the hit, the bump, Carter Williams just a master at finishing near the hoop. So good at getting these shots to fall through contact.
Dedişko.
Pretty much anybody can hit that shot.
Sayıları bu sezonki bomboş uçuyor yolladı Dede.
Carter Williams against Rose. Passes it to Vucevic. Howard with the steal.
Howard
finishing it off.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot in attack mode on the offensive end.
Takım bayağı iyi oynuyor ikinci çeyrek. Bir kere gel işte anlat adam gibi maçı diyorlar.
Williams feeling it out a bit outside Gordon. Pass to Isaac. Fournier against Corver.
Oradan da inanılmaz istekli bir savunma. Yani bunu yaptıran imparator işte. Bir yeri boyu çekti.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in
that area of the game, and that's helped them stake
Nereye
this lead.
geçeyim yeğenim? Yıl 2008 mi dedi ama orta mesafe şutunu yolladı dede. 5 sayı dededen. Dedelerin içindeki en dede o. Jamal Crawford'dan bile dede. Başka bir dede. Onu sahada görmek, koç olarak görmekten daha zevkli aslında. Kesinlikle. Ben maskotum Atlanta'da kayarım, taraftarları eğlendiririm. Onlara hediyeler gönderirim. Kayarım onlara doğru, kızların göte bakarım. Arada hediyeler atar, onlara size duyamıyorum gibi işaretler yaparım. Ben onların maskotuyum, eğlendiririm onları ben. Onların maskotuyum, onlar için burada varım. Ben onların maskotuyum, onların eğlence kaynağıyım. Tüm sezon sizin neyim? Evet işte çocukların şarkılarına, kızların şarkılarına bir örnekte maskottan geldi. Bu sezonun yeni çalışması Kemal ve yönetmenin Atlanta taraftarına hediyesi. Doğaçlama yapılıyor tamamen şarkılar. O andaki melodi neyse gökten sözler uyduruluyor. Besteye uygun kalınmaya çalışılıyor ama bazen besteden kopuluyor ve boklu yerlere gidebiliyor. Burada mesela fena değildi. Arada bir iki detone olundu ama genel olarak fena değildi. Rondo, Bilge'yi çağırdı. Bilge, Gadala, Bilge'yi çağırdı süper oldu. Bilge ikinci yarıda daha potaya bakamadı. Gadala. Şimdi bir kez daha deneyecek miyiz? Noah geldi. Bilge, orada arkası dönük oynarsın. Of, çok temiz attı ama girmedi. Mikrofonlarımız merkezde. Evet, Lakers Utah maçında dakika ve skor alıyor. Üçüncü çeyreğin bitimine 5 dakika 37 saniye var. Lakers 81, Utah Jazz 63. Yeniden Atlanta'dayız. Evet, bir üst sayı isabet geldi. Gadala'dan kritik bir atış. Bu girerse yeniden rahatlayacak. Atlanta girmedi.
Clark, you look at Bamba's play thus far. What to you stands out?
Well, the first thing is he's a shot blocker supreme.
Onda topu bana verdi, götünü üstü.
I think he's got the potential to be a defensive player of the year in time.
Rudy yakaladı arkasında, yakaladı. Agustin'e yapışmamaya çalışıyor ama Rudy Bamba inanılmaz, kabus gibi. Kabus gibi yine geldi. Çok kötü. Terence Ross kaçırdı. Bir Gadala aldı reboundu. Rondo ile oynadı. Jamal Crawford. Noah'ı çağırıyor Gadala. Hakim Noah. Çekici çaktı. Yine en son 7-8 sene önce yapmıştır bu kadar net bir şekilde.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4
Mola.
in the basket from Augustine.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Atlanta calls timeout. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Bizler magazin malzemesi değiliz. Bunu aklınızda sokun artık. Sokun artık. Sokun artık ve sokun artık. Bizler magazin malzemesi değiliz ve bunu aklınızda sokun artık. Sokun artık. Sokun artık ve sokun artık. Bir tutturduğunuz kıvırcık diye. Yok esmermiş, yok sarışınmış. Dramın taş kucak dansı yapmış. Yok ya. Daha neler. Bir tutturduğunuz sarışın diye. Vay efendim kelle takılmış. Vay efendim kıvırcıkmış. Yok ya. İçinize bakın. Bakın hayatınıza. Bakın. Bizi rahat bırakın. Biz sadece işini yapan dansçılarız. Biz sadece biz magazin malzemesi değiliz. Bakın işinize, bakın işinize. Biz magazin malzemesi değiliz. Bakın işinize, bakın işinize. Kanal D magazin D'nin objeleri değiliz, evet. Sonunu getiremedi kızlar. Magazin D'ye bir selam çaktılar. Gerçekten şu an karşı en inanılmaz şarkı performans olmuş olabilir bu arada. Paolo Gasol ilk yarıdan devam eder misin? Edemedi. Rondo bayağı hareketli oynuyor. Ama tempo çok da dostlu değil. Huzurevi'nin adımlarından düşüneceği üzere. Mikrofonlarımız merkezde. San Antonio Spurs Sacramento Kings maçından dakika ve skor alacak. Evet, burası tekrar San Antonio farkı azalttı. 61-57 oldu skor. Şu anda bir pozisyon. Basket faul. Basket faul. Evet, basket faul. Lamarcus Aldridge. Basket faul. Fark 2'ye düştü. Birazdan tek atış atacak. Merkezdeyiz. Teşekkürler. Yeniden Atlanta'dayız. Sol çizgide kaçırdı. Zor bir serbest atış stili var Paolo Gasol'ün. Çok hızlı doluyorlar. Dikkat ederseniz yeşili yapabiliyorsunuz. Ne diyorduk? Paolo Gasol'le 2 tane yaklaştı galiba ya da olmuş da olabilir. Gordon. 9'a dayanan fark 1'e düştü yeniden. Griffin'e alev pası ama Yaralı orada potaya gitse basketemeyecek halbuki. Çok basit bir şekilde geldi.
Ross has got his second basket of the night. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here's Iguodala. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside for Rondo. 5 to shoot.
Çok zor bir atış kaldı Gasol'e. Girmedi.
And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And that one good. And it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Son çeyreğe biz başlayacağız, o yüzden topu son ana kadar atmamak lazım.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Iguodala outside. He feeds it to Griffin.
Black Griffin sonunda ismini yaptı istediği gibi. Sayıyı çıkardık, çok kritikti. Sadece bir top geride gireceğiz son çeyreğe. İnanılmaz bir son çeyrek olabilir.
As they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-5 run. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the state assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Asistçi yine bir alev bulmuş.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fultz is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in at the 3 spot. Here's Griffin.
Döve ite Ross'u potaya soktu. Sıkıcı bir basket ama şu anda takımımızda değil.
Now Fultz. Ball's knocked loose. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
Outside Gasol. Over Bamba. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The pass to Crawford.
Çok iyi döndük. Hadi Carmelo yolla şunu. Yapma.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Ne faul?
That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
So for the Hawks, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Gasol. Korver comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Rose in for Jamal Crawford. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Ross. Outside, Griffin. Back to Rose. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And Augustine really sizes up these floaters perfectly, Kevin. Makes it hard for the defense to get a hand up on time.
Rose kicks to Howard. Out to Anthony. Passes it to Korver. It's stolen by Vucevic. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bamba. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Carmelo iyi geri koştu aslında ama engelleyemedi. İçeri gitmiyor şu anda. Ekstra ihtiyaç var. Zaten top kaybı yani. Carmelo yine geriye iyi koşan ama engelleyemiyor. İmparatorun bir mola alması mı lazım acaba? İmparator özü bilmiyor gibi ama şu anda işler kötü gidiyor.
Rose passes to Carmelo. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Griffin dishes to Carmelo.
Çok kötü ya. Üstte hücumlar. Üstte yani oyuncularımız üstte. Yani resmen piyangodan bir boşluk girmedi. Piyangodan boşluk girmedi. Tutamıyor takım yani. Buna da gerek yok bence. Farkı 11. 13 üstte yedik maalesef. Çok üzücü yani. 9 farklı öndeydik.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant.
Top kaybı değil ama bu. Ondan çıktı. Orlando'da oyuncu eşitliği var. Huzurevi şu anda işte istediğimiz gibi gitmiyor ve
A 12-0 run right now and counting.
Burada yersek herhalde bir mola alır artık İmparator Efendi.
Fultz looking around. Howard against Vucevic. Feeds it to Fournier. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Fournier's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Tutarak yerde Kel Koç Gorbaçov olana uğradığını şaşırdı. Maalesef. İyi de oynuyordu. 182 Carter sonunda ve mola. Mola geldi. Şimdi bazı değişiklikler yapacak.
It was, Kevin. I mean, he got the same minutes, but his percentages were down. He's out there for his offense, so he's got to be more efficient going forward.
Jeremy'nin gayet iyi oynuyordu. Krafet olsun hadi. Lynn Krafet Gay. Black Howard. 5'ini yoksa bir 4'e başka biri mi diye bakıyorum ama yok ya. Böyle daha iyi. Evet. Bakalım bir reaksiyon getirebileceğiz mi? Ama ne oluyor? Ne oluyor abi? Ya oyun yapma Allah'ını seversen ya. Yani başka bir kameradayken bir anda pas verdirdi. Moladan iyi dönelim derken top kaybedildi. Gerçi huzurevinde böyle enerji düşmeleri olacak maalesef. Yani bu takım maçı geriden götürüp kovalayacak takım değil, bu takımın öne fırlaması ve maçı öyle götürmesi lazım. Dwight Howard, Jeremy Lin, harika çıktı oradan. Harika çıktı oradan, 14-0'lık seri bitirdi. Hadi savunma.
And there's a whistle that goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game.
Savunma hata, faul yaptı.
Carter Williams against Lin. Pass to Isaac for three.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Kicks it out to Gay.
Oh, vallahi yani. Yine kavar gibi geleni geçeni pat vuruyor. Yani şurada tek hane yapmak bayağı kritikti. Lekleri neden olmasın? Bir be top. Hadi şimdi bayağı nefeslendi. Attı girmedi. Andan morali bozuldu abi Huzurevi'nin. Selim'in Vučević eşleşmesi var. Şaka mı bu? Tabii ki basket oldu. Artı 15. Bu maçı döndürmek imkansıza yaklaşmaya başladı. İkinci yarıda pek piyasada yok. Burada isabeti buldu. Rudy Gay geçe göz kırpıyor açıkçası bu maçta. Carmelo'nun etkisizliğini düşününce Carmelo'yu kenardan getirmiş. Tamam olabilir ama Rudy Gay de kenar gücü olarak da kalabilir. Biraz bunu düşünecek. Jeremy Lin bloğu yedi mi? Yemedi. Ah. O gaza bitirememek iyi olmadı.
Isaac. The offensive rebound. Ramba kicks to Carter Williams. Right wing. The wide open look here for Vučević. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Oh. Aman aman elim acıyor diyerek smacı normal bir bitirişe çevirdi. Az kaldı artık ama ilk savunmayla şansımız deneyebiliriz. Onu yapmak gerekiyor bunun için.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a
Uzaya
lot of
gönderip
time in
potaya indirdiği şutlardan birini
rehab.
attı. Girmedi. Oradan da yani koşan takımlar Atlanta için bayağı sıkıntı. Ondan ikinci molasını aldı ama artık eksen değişeceğiz. Süre kalmadı.
Came in somewhat raw, potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Evet. Yukarısına gidiyorum. Bakın benim için Oğuz'a inandı diyorlar ve siz de buna inanmış gibisiniz. Saçmalamayın. Bu kadar salak mıyım ben? Sadece onu denedim. Onu biraz daha yakınımda tutmak istedim. Onu cezalandırmak için. Başka bir sebebi yoktu. Ben herkese yardımcı olan bir adamım. Paramı çalan adama borç verdim. Ulan bir daha çaldı. Yani ne yapayım şimdi ben? Ben burada kötü biri mi oluyorum? Evet, Yaman Bey dertli, kasalı ama haklı. Yani haklı. Sınırımı Bamba oldu. İnanılmaz oynadı, inanılmaz savunma yaptı yani. Şaka gibi bir savunma yaptı Bamba. Warriors oyununda da hatırlıyoruz onu, böyle bir ayı oyunu. Yine bir benzerini oynadı. Let bırakayım.
They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Ah.
Here's Augustine. Here's Fournier. That's it, Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 5 assists in the game.
Bu arada Fournier burada aslan salonunu döndü dolaştı. İnanılmaz bir basket attı ama Kerem dediğine göre bir asist yazıldı orada diyeceğim üstüne. İlginç. Evet yani. Üçüncü çeyreğin sonuna doğru 9 farklı önündeydik. Şu anda 17 farklı gerideyiz. Rose. Vur bir smaç. Vurmadı.
Well, we know how athletic Rose is, guys, but he's also excellent at anticipating on defense.
Magic leading by 15, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first
Yani
foul of the game.
bastık ama inisiyatif olarak bir faul yaptı Rose.
1:57 left in the fourth.
Augustine neler yapıyor?
Augustine against Rose.
O asisti tamam mı? Asisti. Bir şeyler söylüyor şu anda mikrofona.
Here's Vucevic.
White Howard. İlk çeyrekten sonra Vucevic o kadar da etkili olmadı. İlk çeyrek çok iyiydi. Ondan sonra Murray'di. Howard daha iyi gibiydi yani. Carmelo uzak mesafeyi çıkardı, berbat. Berbat yani Carmelo. Suyu erken ısınanlardan biri gibi. Vucevic. White Howard. Orada forward'da bayağı kötü. Basket faul, yani sıraya bakıyoruz 1-0-3 var. Keşke 2 dakika fazla olsaydı şu anda. Bir ihtimal daha var diyebilirdik. Ama bu haliyle pek ihtimal yok. Orlando yedekleri aldı.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against Atlanta.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Mohamed Bamba.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Anthony, kicks to Howard. Outside Rose. The wide open look here for Anthony and another shot. And it's Howard.
Gayet iyi oynuyor. İki maçta öyle bayağı iyi oynuyor.
He's a flat out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Passes it to Birch. Here's a 1-2. He's guarded by Howard.
Faul geldi. Sinirlendi Rose. Ne pas yaptırıyorsunuz lan? Sektirecekseniz sektirin bitirin diye de haykırdı. Evet, dedeyi almadı. Garip bir değişiklik İmparator'dan. İmparator NBA'in dinamiklerine ve dedenin koşuluna daha alışamamış gibi. Burada dedeyi almalısınız ve dede ritüel atışını atmadı. Sezonun ilk ritüel atışını atabilirdi dede burada. İmparator almadı ondan. Jamal Crawford kendine hafiflerinden birini attı. Girmedi. Ve 104-92 ile evet 13-39 seri yenmiş follower. Sessiz takip etse de her şeyin farkında. Çünkü o bir follower adı üstünde. 13-39 seriyle maçı kaybettik. Ama bunlar olacak bu sezonda. Çünkü enerjimizi ekonomik kullanmayı zamanla öğrenmemiz lazım. Şimdi Vucevic'e gidiyoruz. Vucevic neler diyeceksin? Yani abi karşınızda bakıyorum sanki televizyonun karşısındaki bir çocuk gibiyim ve heyecanla o All-Star maçını izliyorum gibi. Ama bir bakıyorum onlar karşımda ve götlerinden soluyorlar. Yani böyle olunca koyduk geçtik abi. Yani bıraksınlar artık baskılı. Yarısını bırakması lazım. Evet yine ofansif bir röportaj maalesef yani. Ama bunlar olacak. Bunlar Atlanta'yı göze getirecek ve Atlanta daha iyi olacak. İkinci maçımız sona erdi. Bu maçı açıkçası galibiyet yazmıştık kafamızda ama olmadı. Whiteout'tan bir double blow yok. Ama iyi bir oyun. Griffin ikinci yarı götü biraz toparladı ve skor olmuş. Rudiger'de ikinci yarı attı. 15 sayı 6 rebound. Yine de bayağı iyi. İlk 3 numarası ben Am diyor ama yedek 4 numaramız kalmayacak o zaman. Carmen direkt o bakımdan tatsız. Derek Rose'dan 15 3. 6 2 asist. Yani de işte. Gasol'den 9 6 o. Şirem'den 6 sayı 3 asist. Dede'den 5 sayı 1 rebound 2 asist. Dede çok net oynadı kısa bir süre içinde. Korver sadece bir şut kullanarak 3 sayı attı. Asıl belamız, asıl sorunumuz bu gibi. Jamal Crawford acaba 5'e mi gelmedi? O da 3 sayısı var ama 4 top kullanmış. Yine daha aktifti. Biraz bir top çalması var. Carmelo'dan 8 şutta 2 sayı 3 rebound. Çok sıkıntılı. Noah'tan 2 sayı 1 rebound. Iguodala'dan 3 rebound 3 asist. Sayı yok. Rondo'dan 2 rebound 4 asist. Bunlar da zaten böyle takılacak kasalar. Bunların oyundan memnunum. İkisi de bence iyi oynadı. Orlando'da da evet Sprint left elbow olmuş. Markel Fultz geçmiş olsun. Aaron Gordon en skorer olmuş. Fournier böyle şöyle zarsurt martmurt Bamba'yı arıyoruz ve bulduk. 12 sayı 14 rebound 2 top çalma 3 blok. Manyak gibi bloklar yaptı. Çeyrek saçmalığına baktığımızda çünkü 26 sonuç olarak 17-28'de maçı kaybettik. Bakalım sıradaki maçımız ne diyelim ve spikersiz başlayıp spikerli biten bu yayını bitirelim. Philadelphia ile oynayacağız. Çok zor maç. Çok zor maç yani. Bir yenilgi daha yolda gibi. Yine de bir 5'lere bakalım. Sonra da Miami deplasmanı. İçeride Miami. Evet, Ben Simmons nasıl tutacağız onu zaten. Mevzu orada kopuyor direkt. Ben Simmons'ın dımbır dımbır turniklerini smaçlarını izleriz gibi. Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, Al Horford ve Joel Embiid. Başa çıkması zor bir takım. Ama çıkacak, savaşacak huzurevi. Çıkacak ve savaşacak. Bu maçta da bu 5'te devam edeceğiz. Sonrasına bakacağız ve haydi good evening diyelim.